And what a great race we're going to have here with, of course, this heavily favoured New Zealand men's double. We've seen the entire New Zealand team come to this regatta for the first time since 2013. That's John Story and Chris Harris from New Zealand on the left-hand side of your screen, against Harry Bond and Simon Woodfine
from Vesta Rowing Club. So the sort of relative locals versus the powerhouse of New Zealand. Vesta on the right-hand side, the maroon and black, just blasting off there, slightly drifting to the centre of the course. New Zealand on the left-hand side, holding their line very cleanly against the booms, and the boys on the left-hand side of the course on the buck station.
And we saw a really aggressive start there from Woodfine and Bond. I mean, this is what you'd have to do. You're going up against the crew that won the World Cup in Poznan just a couple of weeks ago. They're looking to go and win in Lucerne and then at World Championships later in the year, so it's pretty formidable competition.
For these Vesta Rowing Club guys, this is a crash course. This Simon the bowman in our shot there for Vesta. He obviously just came back from travelling a couple of weeks ago, 12 weeks ago. They've been on a 10-week training programme to try and get themselves fit and ready for this battle against these top quality New Zealand rowers. Harry Bond in the stroke seat of the Vesta boat just on our left-hand side there. So it is. They are a bit out of their depth here. So naturally, you would just. I think Harry's quote to me earlier was they were going to hold their breath. So hopefully they're taking a breath now, because they're going to need to get some oxygen in to keep themselves going down the course at this pace.
Yeah, look, this is a really tough ask. I think we can see the Kiwi double. They're not taking their foot off the pedal at all at this stage. We move up to the mile point now. We can see them starting to relax a little bit, the Kiwi crew, so they probably wanted to blast out for a certain distance of the race, I would think, to do a bit of a race rehearsal, but then now taking it down a notch as they're really starting to cruise along.
Yeah, I'm surprised actually. I mean, obviously they've sort of got it well within their control, but they've got Lucerne next weekend, so it's kind of one of those things, isn't it? It's how much do you expend in these early rounds of this regatta. I appreciate sort of Fergie Calvin, their coach, was telling me they've been really pushing the training while they've been out in Belgium at Heiserwinkel, and even while they've been here, they've been racking up the miles. So they've still been keeping the training load up to get ready for Lucerne and the World Championships. So I guess this must be a nice, it's probably one of their lighter rows now, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. As they're coming down past the stewards' enclosure now, it's not surprising to see the two-time Olympians, John Story and Chris Harris, leading this round of the men's double sculls over Harry Bond and Simon Woodfine, who've really raced it all the way to the end and done a great job, but man, what a tough ask. And we see John Story there and Chris Harris. John Story actually raced in the Queen Mother back in 2010 and lost out to GB in the semi, so he's through to tomorrow's semi in this event, the men's double sculls.